definition of a hero, a hero is a person that can make a change. That can make a change in somebody's life. I believe a detective can be a superhero. Detective wasn't my first dream job. My first dream job was to sell ice cream. I was a little kid, so I didn't know what other jobs out there. Dream job to be a detective, undercover cop. The reason is my dream job because I want to make a difference in the world. To prepare myself to be a great cop, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna study networking, and what I do is I watch TV, CSI, or anything that has to do with detective work. I take notes from the TV shows, and I look up laws. I Google research. When you're a detective and you're out there in the field, you gotta think on your feet. Detective is not an easy life or easy work. I had a car accident a month ago. It was 5 people in the car. It was my sister, me, and my cousin, my other cousin, and my cousin's girlfriend. I had this bad feeling. So the first thing I did was to look at the driver. He wasn't looking at the road. This thing, I noticed he was having a seizure. So I jumped to the wheel. And once I jumped to the wheel, I crashed the car into the wall twice. I got out the car, I checked myself to see if I was hurt. I got out, I turned around just to see where I'm at. By the time I got to the car, I took my cousin out and his girlfriend out. I asked him question, how are you feeling right now? Are you hurt? Can you walk? And after that, what I did was call 911. I told him this happened. What the good thing that happened when the accident happened, an off-duty cop came. He saw the thing happen. And the outcome of anything being bad wasn't. It was just good because everybody was alive. I didn't really change a lot, but I saw the way I view things, I looked at it from a different point of view. I was like, oh, look at that. Anything can happen to any person at any time, you gotta enjoy life. That accident really changed a lot of people. Not a lot of people can, have an accident and go back to their normal life. Some people are gonna be afraid to walk back into a car or even touch a car after the accident. For me I was like, hey, I'm alive. The good outcome, I'm alive. Life goes on, I went back, I started driving the next day. Once I become a detective, I'm gonna have to do what I would do. I'm not gonna abuse my power. I'm not gonna, I signed up for a reason, to make a difference and to show people that there's people out there that do help people. I have seen a couple Hispanics and Latin Americans in that force or in that line of work. It motivates me more because then I could become a part of that proportion of Latin Americans or Hispanics in that line of work. Minority is always the target. The minority is this, they're bad, look at that, they're doing drugs, look at this, he's not doing what he has to do, You gotta be one of the people that make it in life and shit. Yeah, I was in that group, people will talk bad about me. I have a goal to be a big brother or to be somebody's, the reason they graduated. I can be an example for another minority that's growing up, or Latin American or African American. They can see that, look, he made it. He wanted to be a detective and he went after what he believed in and he got it. He's comfortable. They don't have to be a detective. They can be the president if they want. If they want to go to the moon, you got to work for it. You got to go to school. You can't give up on yourself. You got to believe in yourself that you're going to make it and make a difference in life.